how to avoid acai berry scams. So today I just want to give you some quick tips and helpful advice on how to avoid getting ripped off when you're buying acai berry supplements. And as always, you can come check us out at www.acai.advisors for more info. So let's get started here on how to avoid acai scams. Alright, my first piece of advice for you here is, well, go ahead and contact customer support before you actually place your order. And this can tell you a lot about the company. I mean, if it's hard to get a hold of them even before you're ordering the product, just think about how difficult it might be if you have any questions, or if you want to return the product, if you want to cancel your subscription to the product, or anything like that. So, and a little bit more on that later. I'll give you the actual my number one question I like to ask them when I'm contacting them. Alright, number two here is I want you to read the terms and conditions, especially if you're going to do one of the acai trials, okay? Find out what this thing actually is going to cost you before it, or once your trial period is up, and how long the trial period actually lasts, like how long you have before they're actually going to charge you money for it. I've seen some that are fairly priced, $40-50 a month, which is about in line, and then there's ones that cost, I've seen up to $121, I think, and 84 cents, and you had to cancel 3 separate subscriptions when you got signed up for it, and it's just an incredible pain in the butt to actually cancel. So just be careful when you're signing up, and then find out, how do you actually cancel. Do you have to send the bottle back? Do you have to call them up? Can you just email support? Do they actually reply to emails? So I mean, that's the next big thing to look out for there when you're looking at the terms and conditions. And the third thing here is read the label. Make sure there's actually acai in it. Alright, I know this may sound crazy, but some of these supplements being touted as having acai in them have pretty much no acai to speak of in them. They just put a little bit in there kind of as an afterthought, and then they call it an acai supplement to kind of get on the whole acai bandwagon. Alright, and the last thing here I want is, you want quality ingredients. So I told you that I was going to tell you which question I like to ask customer support if I'm giving them a call or if I'm emailing them. Here's the question I like to ask them. Is the acai in the supplement freeze-dried or spray-dried? Now, they should know the answer to that question, and what you're looking for is freeze-dried acai. That tends to preserve the actual nutrients in the acai berries a lot better than spray drying, which is a chemical process and can kind of, basically it's a much cheaper way to process the acai berry, and it's not very good for you, and the acai quality is just not there as it would be with the freeze-dried powders that they would put into the supplement. So those are my tips for you on how to avoid acai scams. Now, if you just want to push the easy button, you want an easy way to find one, what I recommend you do, come check us out, www.acaiadvisors.com, and I will hook you up with one that we've already done all this work for and checked out thoroughly, so that you can be sure that you're getting a quality product at a fair price. So, like I said, acaiadvisors.com. I want to thank you for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.